response from you. Like I want to see, like I want to seek your thought on most of the things, but because of lack of time. So, like some of you were trying to say, look at it this way: we have letters A, B, C, D. When these letters come together, they form words. The words, when they come together, they may form phrases. Maybe let's say in the morning, office book, in the green shirt. Those things are phrases. But then from phrases, you can have a larger unit, which is what? Sentences. I don't want to take you to grammar too much. Otherwise, we're talking about clauses, but it's all right. Sentences. Where sentences will have a subject and predicate so that it is meaningful. These sentences now, when they are in a group and they are describing something, they may form a paragraph. So look at it from that angle. You have letters A, B, C, D, up to Z. You can put them together in a particular way to form words. The words can be put together to form phrases. If you begin to introduce a verb, then you will be forming clauses or sentences. When the sentences are many and they are doing one thing, they are talking about one item, then they form a paragraph. So a paragraph is a group of words that express a single thought, a group of words that has one single main idea. A group of words, a group of sentences, group of sentences, not words. I must correct this, a group of sentences. So sentences come together to form a paragraph. And maybe that paragraph, the paragraphs also form maybe a whole text or essay. Yeah, so a paragraph is a group of sentences that describe one thing. A group of sentences that has one main idea. A group of sentences that has one theme. THEME, one theme. I think that when we were talking about sentences in paragraph, in the first semester, we were talking about the topic sentence. We had a paragraph. For example, I give a paragraph. I don't know whether I gave it in your class. My mother is hardworking. Did I give such a passage in the class? Hello?
Yes, Doc.
Yes, Doc. Yes, Doc.
Did I give a passage like that?
Yes, Doc, you did.
Or you have forgotten? Say, my mother is hardworking. Stop. She wakes up early in the morning to clean the compound.
Yes.
Stop. She then
You did.
She then beats my younger sister, after which she prepares breakfast for us. Full stop. During break time, my mother comes home to do some work before going back to the office. Full stop. In fact, my mother works hard. Full stop. So that is a paragraph. And I'm saying that the central theme there is my mother's hard work. And a good paragraph must have a topic sentence which controls the paragraph. In other words, if I'm talking about my mother's hard work and all of a sudden I introduce my mother's, I say inside that particular paragraph, I say my mother is beautiful. Then you see that that particular sentence doesn't fit there because the umbrella sentence there, which is controlling that unit, is my mother is hardworking. So if I want to talk about my mother's physical appearance, then I should develop another paragraph. If I want to talk about my mother's social life, I should talk about another paragraph. So it's like you are giving you are writing a life history of somebody. If you want to organize it well, maybe like you're writing a tribute or life history of somebody who is passed on. We have to be able to develop this systematically. So that is it. So a paragraph is a group of sentences that develop one main idea. Okay. Now let's say we can have different type of paragraphs, like introductory paragraph, concluding paragraph, and then the paragraphs that come between the introductory and the concluding, we refer to them as transitional paragraphs. That is, they are in between. Transition simply means that they are in between two physical places. That is between the introductory and the concluding paragraph. Now, so let's say you want to read a particular text or a book, but you say, I don't want to read this whole thing. I just want to read the introductory paragraph. What are some of the things you can get from the introduction, even without reading the whole text? What are some of the things I possibly get? It's a question, please.
Hello, Doc.
Hello, Doc.
Yeah.
Hello.
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 I can hear.
Hello, Doc.
Yes, I can hear. I can hear.
Yeah.
Hello.
So as you right. Okay. So Doc. So as you rightly said. Hello.
I can hear. Hello. I can hear.
Hello, Doc. So I'm saying that as you rightly said that a sentence. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So Doc, I'm saying when you read the introductory paragraph, I think you can get the theme of the paragraph from the introductory paragraph.
Okay. But apart from the theme that you get from the introductory paragraph, what else can we get in the introduction?
The main idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody said it already. That we can get a main idea, and we agreed. And I'm saying, what else?
Doc, please, we can also get the general overview of whatever we are going to read or what the write-up is about.
Okay. But the theme and the overview, is there a difference? Okay, when you read a paragraph, you read the introduction of a paragraph, to a text. When you read the introductory paragraph to a text, it's possible for you to get what we call, you get the main idea or the theme or the overview. It's all right. But you can also get the structure of the whole essay, the structure of the whole you can get the structure of the whole write-up in the introductory paragraph. Let's say the person has started writing and says, in this essay, I will discuss the introduction, advantage and disadvantages of corruption. Assuming the passage is on corruption, so that you know that in this particular whole essay I'm reading, I can get definition of corruption, I can get advantages, I can get disadvantages, I can get solution to the problems of corruption. So the writer can use the first paragraph to declare all this, so that this actually gives you the map on what you are going to, how you are going to read the text and things that you're going to get from the text as a whole. What else can we get from the introductory paragraph?
Doc,
Yeah.
please, supporting sentences.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
There is something that is called a thesis statement. You get a thesis statement from the first paragraph. What is a thesis statement? You must note this thing down because it's a possible examination question. A thesis statement is a statement which controls an entire essay. The thesis statement is a statement which controls an entire essay or a write-up. A thesis statement, it is the statement or the idea or the sentence which controls an entire write-up, whilst a topic sentence is a sentence which controls a paragraph. A thesis statement is a statement or an idea or the sentence which controls an entire write-up or essay, whilst a topic sentence controls a paragraph. Now, so I'll show you an example of the difference between a topic sentence and a thesis statement later. Now, so we are talking about the first part, the introductory paragraph. You said you can get an overview. You can get the main idea.
Hello, Doc.
Yes.
Please, we cannot see your screen.
I'm not sharing anything on the screen yet.
Okay.
The only thing I
Thank you.
have on my screen right now is Agbalenyu Pros. Agbalenyu Pros, that's what I see. Now, so you are talking about what? The introductory paragraph. You can get an overview, you get a main idea or a thesis statement. And you can also get a structure of the whole essay can be announced in the introduction. You can also get the purpose or reason for writing. The reason the person is writing can be declared in the introduction or the introductory paragraph. For example, somebody can say in the following paragraphs, I will describe the reasons why there is corruption in Ghana. So you see, this I will talk about the reasons there is corruption in Ghana. It can be declared in the introductory paragraph. So you know from the beginning that this person is setting out to discuss reasons why there is corruption. In the introductory paragraph, the examiner, the writer can also declare a purpose. Is it trying to educate us? Is it trying to inform us? Is it trying to you educate, you inform, or to entertain us? So that from so from there we know that this particular piece of writing is going to educate us, is going to inform us, is going to tell us something about coronavirus, is going to tell us something about tuberculosis, or is going to explain something. All those things could be declared in the introductory paragraph. Very good. Now, moving away from the introduction, there is a link between the introductory paragraph and the concluding paragraph. What are the possible things that we can see in the concluding paragraph of a text? It's a question, please.
Doc, please, the writer's opinion or view about that particular sentence or thing being discussed or written about.
Okay.
Thank you.
The writer's opinion. Okay, maybe you can call it a recommendation. The writer's recommendation. Yes. What else can we see in the concluding sentence of a passage or an essay, if you like?
Look.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can also see the summary of the main point in the concluding paragraph.
Okay, yes. The summary of the writer. Yes. What else will you see?
Doc, please, it could also be the writer's new findings. If the write-up is about research, so the contradictions and the comparisons, comparing other researches or other works to what the writer has done different. It will be the conclusion. Thank you.
Well, okay. Talking about thesis, then that is it's a different thing. But you see, in the conclusion, even if it is going to be a thesis, you're not supposed to add any new thing. You are not supposed to add any new thing. It's like you are just using it to restate the main ideas, so that maybe the main things that you found also could be described in a particular chapter in the thesis, so that maybe the concluding paragraph is just to re-emphasize some of the things that you already mentioned. But that's fine. I know that you have an idea about some of these things. And when you go through the lecture on research methodology and writing, some of you may also have done some thesis already, maybe at a diploma level, I don't know. But basically, the concluding sentence or the concluding paragraph is just to restate. Now, so you see this discussion that we're having as, let's say it's a one-page document. Let's say it is just a one-page document. You have paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe paragraph 6 is the last one. Is there going to be any relationship between the first paragraph and the last one? And if there is, what are some of the things that can be housed? What are some of the things that can be contained? Somebody mentioned that we can have a summary. Somebody mentioned that the writer can use it as a recommendation. Yes, what again will you see?
Hello, Doc.
Yeah.
I think we can also see solutions if the passage is about a problem.
Yes, that's
so
fine.
The writer might end up bringing up some of the solution he thinks could be a solution to the problem in the passage or the issue.
Yes. Okay, that's fine. Yes, what else will you see? Okay, so that's fine. It depends on the type of
recommendations.
It depends on the type of essay you are writing or the type of text. Let's say that if you are doing a debate, it's only maybe at a university, students don't do debate, but when in a secondary school, we're doing debates. Last paragraph, what do you use it for? You use the last paragraph to establish your points and to invite the audience to vote for you. That is to say that they should agree with you. If you are to be a speech you are writing, maybe you are giving a speech on topics such as take coronavirus protocol seriously. Maybe you are a health person that has been invited to speak to a group of people and you are giving a speech. What will you do? The last paragraph, maybe you can give your recommendations and before you close up. And you can also say thank you to the people, the audience. So the type of essay you are writing also depends on kind of thing you can put in the last paragraph. Very good. So that let's put it here for now. Now let's talk about the content of a paragraph. In other words, when you see a paragraph, and you now want to read it. Now, before I even mentioned about reading it, when you see a paragraph in a book, let's say you take a book, you just open it. Your colleague can say, oh, let's read paragraph 1, paragraph 2. What are some of the things that marks? What are some of the things that helps you to identify a paragraph? What are some of the things that we can see which can help us to say, this is paragraph 1, this is 2, let's go to paragraph 3. What are some of the, without reading it, what do you see? How do you identify it? Paragraph, yes.
Hello, Doc.
Yeah.
Please, we'll find the topic sentence. That's
No.
the first sentence.
No, before you start reading, what I'm saying is, let's say you have a book with you now, which is a textbook or a course book. When you take the book and open it now, without reading it, you can identify paragraphs. And if your colleague has the same book, even if it's in Ashanti region, and you want to do an exercise, you can tell your colleague, oh, let's go to page 3 paragraph 1. What?
No, Doc.
Yes, what
No,
helps you to identify? Yes,
Doc.
yes.
Please, the arrangements of the sentences.
Hmm.
Sometimes it starts from an indent.
Okay,
There'll be some space before the sentence starts.
yes. Okay, so like she's saying, one of the things that we can see in most books is that there is an indentation. The first word of the paragraph is pushing one step, maybe to the right. That is, if you are talking about in most books, is pushing one step to the right. Yes, what other thing can you see which marks a paragraph?
Hello, Doc.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is the space between the first paragraph and then the second paragraph is too wide. When you consider the spaces between the sentences in the paragraph.
Okay. Maybe what he's trying to say is, for some nowadays, because of modern way of writing, some people don't mark the beginning of a paragraph with indentation. What they do is to write it as a block, then they leave a space. So they can leave a space between the first paragraph, second paragraph, which is like double the size of what spacing we are using in writing. So if you are using single spacing in writing, when you want to mark off the beginning and the end of a first paragraph, maybe you can do double spacing. Then you start the next one. So in that case, even without indentation, it's possible to identify the paragraphs. Yes, what else will you see?
hello, Doc. Please, sometimes numbering, it might not necessarily come like a figure, but you will be seeing words like secondly, then the whole sentence will flow. It will
No,
end with a dot. Then another one,
no.
thirdly.
If you are talking
Okay.
about, so secondly, that means that we are started reading it. But the question I'm asking is, this one we are not started reading. We are see. We are not started reading it.
Okay, when the sentence is beginning with a capital letter, like the first word you see, it starts
Yes,
with a capital letter.
yeah. The first word of a sentence, sorry, of a paragraph, must begin with a capital letter. Hardly will you see a paragraph that begins with a word which is not a capital letter. I don't know. Paku Joanna, please mute your system. Paku Joanna. Now, so that is true. So it can start with the capital letter. No, it starts with the capital letter. Not that it can. It starts with the capital letter and must end in the full stop. Or it will be a question mark or an exclamation. Why am I saying this? There are some punctuation marks which we call end mark, end, E-N-D, mark. In other words, those punctuation marks can end a sentence. For example, you cannot see a sentence with a comma as the end mark. No. You cannot see a sentence with semicolon as the end mark. And because the paragraph ends with a sentence, whatever punctuation mark can end a sentence can also end a paragraph, because it is a sentence which ends the paragraph. Therefore, you can see something like full stop most often. You can see a question mark. You can also see maybe exclamation mark. Those are the punctuation marks which normally will end a paragraph. So those are some of the things that we can call the physical properties of a paragraph. Physical, you just see it. You are not started reading it yet. You see it, and it tells you that it really helps you to be able to say this paragraph 1, 2, 3. First, the indentation. Secondly, that it begins with a capital letter. Thirdly, that it ends the an end mark, or often full stop. Well, now that we identify a paragraph, let's talk about the content. A good paragraph must have a topic sentence. What else will you see in a paragraph apart from a topic sentence?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, we can also see supporting sentences.
Okay. You see supporting sentences. Did I post to you the course outline for the second model?
No, please.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is it yes? So did I post it to you or you not post it? Now, I'm asking,
Look,
I'm saying, yes.
what we have is look, what we have is the dangling modifier that we did the other time.
I'm saying, have I not posted anything to you titled, you has 116? Any document
No, please.
titled,
No,
I
please.
didn't post. Yo, okay.
No.
Yes, please.
No, please.
Very good. Then if I didn't post it, the course prefect should remind me later after the call, after the program. But I think I posted most things through Mahmoud to your class, and um, and
Chambers.
no problem. It's all right. So let's talk
No,
about
please,
this.
then we'll cross check and find out.
Oh, no, if it's not there, I'll post it to you. No problem. But I posted it has 116 to Mahmoud. I posted it on 4th November. 4th November.
Hello, Doc.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember he put some slides on the page some time ago. So
This one is
no,
it's not slide per se, like document. It's like, see, if you open it, you see you has a letterhead, then you see the course outline. I think that I don't know. Okay, it's all right. So you can see those things there. You can see all those things. But then, so let's talk about the content of the paragraph. You have a topic sentence. You have major support sentences. You have minor support sentences. Then you may have a concluding sentence. A topic sentence, major support sentences, minor support sentences, then a concluding sentence. Okay, so what are functions of a topic sentence? It's a question. What does a topic sentence do in a paragraph? But in the first place, let me even ask, what is a topic sentence?
Hello, Doc.
Yes.
It is a sentence that relays the main idea of the paragraph.
Okay. It is the sentence which expresses the main idea of a paragraph. Now, what are some of the functions of the topic sentence in the paragraph? Now, the topic sentence contains what we call the controlling idea. The topic sentence contains a controlling idea. See, let's say I have an essay title. I have an essay, the topic sentence, my mother is hardworking. My mother is hardworking. The subject is my mother. The controlling idea is what? Hardworking. It means that in that particular paragraph, all I can write is my mother's hard work. So that's how I call it controlling idea. Controlling idea. Let me give you a question, an assignment, and write it down because it's a possible examination question. What is the relationship between a topic sentence and a controlling idea? I repeat. What is the relationship between a topic sentence and a controlling idea? So I'm saying that if you have a passage, a topic sentence such as "My mother is beautiful," then in that particular paragraph, anything that I'm going to write about should be about my mother's beauty. So the controlling idea is what? The beauty. So the topic sentence contains, or it contains, the controlling idea of a paragraph. Okay, very good.
No, please, can you
yes.
kindly take it over again?
No, I don't take it over again. Because it's an assignment for you. So when you go find out, then you see that you understand better. So see, the topic sentence, which contains a controlling idea, it limits how much you can write in that particular paragraph. It restricts how much you can write in that particular paragraph. If I say my mother is hardworking, that particular paragraph is just about my mother's hard work. So it set the boundaries for you. As you are writing that, you keep in something about my mother's social life or my mother's beauty inside that hard work paragraph, you are out. So you are not writing smoothly. Your paragraph will not flow, sentences they will not flow smoothly because you have chipping an odd material. You have included an odd material. It's just like saying that in a boys' hostel or in a men's hostel, then you see a woman there. It doesn't fit there. Under normal circumstances, forget about all these LGBT. I'm not talking about that. They're talking about a natural setup. Excuse me, to use the word reasonable environment where you don't have to go to the men's bathroom to see a woman bathing there, having her bath there. No, it's odd. So the topic sentence limits it restricts how much you can write in a particular paragraph. Very good. Now, apart from the topic sentence, you may have major support sentences, minor support sentences. What do the major support sentences do? Yes, is anybody who can give me an idea? Now, I'm doing the recording for the meeting, so maybe I'm gonna post it to you later so that you can listen to it in the comfort of your room, and then you can have time to play it maybe by several times if you want. Now, yes, what are the possible functions of the major support sentences?
Yeah, hello,
Yes.
Doc.
Yes.
So one of the functions of the major supporting sentence is it reveals the purpose of the paragraph.
Reveals the purpose. Reveals or reviews. Are you talking about reveals or reviews?
Doc, reviews.
Reviews.
Okay, good. Yes.
Doc, please, it provides key explanations to
Okay.
the points.
Yeah, key explanations. Okay, yes.
Doc,
Yes.
it can also give a clear direction.
Clear direction. Okay, yes.
Yeah, Doc.
Yes.
Yeah, it provides evidence, examples, or details.
Are you sure? Then in
Yes,
that
please.
case, we can also say we can only say it provides major evidence, or major yes, a major evidence or major examples, because we should not mistake the functions of the minor support sentence or the major support sentences. Okay, let me add one to it for you. The major support sentence or sentences divide the topic sentence. The major support sentences divide the topic sentence. The major support sentences divide the topic sentence. Or
No, please, is the word divide.
Divide, to divide something into parts.
Okay,
Like
Doc.
you have an orange, and then you have you and a friend, you divide the orange into two parts. Or the major support sentences directly explain the topic sentence. Now, I will be showing you a text, and then you're going to see how the major support sentences divide the topic sentence. Now, let's talk about the minor support sentences. What are the functions of the minor support sentences?
No, they support the major support sentences.
Yeah, how do they
But
support?
they add up. They add up more details.
Okay. The minor support sentences provide details to support the major support sentences. The minor support sentences provide details to support the major support sentences. Yes, any other one?
Hello, Doc.
Yes.
Hello, Doc.
Hello.
Please, it also gives more examples.
Okay. Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
To clarify the point.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello. I can hear. Okay, so the minor support sentences provide details, examples, illustrations to support the major support sentences. So look at it this way. The major support sentences, they shake hand with the topic sentence. And then the minor support sentences also shake hand with the major support sentences. Or it is like you are doing relay, you are running, and the major support sentence has two batons, one on the right, one on the left. So the major support sentence is giving one of the batons to the topic sentence with the right hand. Then in the same major support sentence is using the left hand to hand over. Is also receiving information from the minor support from the back, and then so it's giving baton to the topic sentence at front, at the front, and he's using his left hand he's putting his left hand at the back to collect a baton from the minor support sentence. So they relay like that. Okay. What is the function of the concluding sentence? What is the function of a concluding sentence?
No, please, it tells the reader that the writer has finished talking or making his comments. Thank you.
Okay.
Now, Doc,
Yeah.
it sums up the idea of what the writer described.
Mm. Yeah.
Hello,
Sums
Doc.
up. Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Yes, I can hear.
So it summarizes the whole passage and therefore reminds trying to recap the whole idea in the passage to the reader.
Okay. But again, what are the possible things that a topic sentence can do apart from what has been mentioned? Okay, so a concluding sentence can do many things. Like you're saying, can summarize, you can restate the main idea which is already stated in the topic sentence. Now look at it. When I was giving the passage about my mother's hard work, I said, my mother is hardworking. She wakes up early in the morning to prepare to clean the compound. Stop. She later bathes my younger sister, after which she prepares breakfast for us. Stop. During break, my mother comes home to do some work, to work before going back. Stop. In fact, my mother works hard. See, the first sentence was, my mother is hardworking. But the last sentence is what? My mother works hard. It's the same thing that I'm saying, but I'm not using the same words. Remember that in a concluding sentence, the writer can repeat the same idea that has been introduced at the beginning, but the writer may not use the same words. The same words. He may not use the same words. I'm saying this because it's a possible examination question. Very good. Now, let's come back to then the concluding sentence can also give us a hint of what is coming in the next paragraph. It depends upon the writer's style of writing. Some writers, they do it in such a way that by the time they finish the first paragraph, they drop a hint. So you may know what is coming next. Some writers do that. Very good. But now let's look at this. We're talking about the functions of the major support.
Hello, Doc.
Hello.
Now, please, a question.
Yes.
Please, it's about the last statement you made.
That
the concluding sentence could give the reader what's next.
Yeah, it could. It depends upon the writer. Some writers do it in such a way that when they finish the first part, they finish a particular paragraph. Let's say we are talking about causes of corruption. Some writers write, maybe they do the introduction. Corruption is every part of our society. Corruption, according to this 89% of this is corruption. Corruption is in schools. Corruption is in police. Corruption in this. In the next paragraph, I will state the reasons why there is corruption. He may put this thing I've said now in the next paragraph. You can put it in a preceding paragraph, so that the one which follows now begins to outline the reasons. Some writers do that.
Okay, Doc. Thank you.
Even though in academia, I don't know whether it is permitted. Some writers do that. So let's look at this. We're talking about.
Hello, Doc.
Yes.
Hello, Doc.
Yes.
Yeah, please. If I heard you right, that means a concluding paragraph does not only come at the end of a passage.
And the concluding sentence comes.
A sentence, rather.
Yes, it comes at the end of a paragraph, because you see that the paragraph is made up of sentences. Look at it from that angle. The paragraph, which is like the one which is on my screen right now, which is on my screen right now, is made up of 4 sentences. Sentence comes full stop. Another one comes full stop. Another one comes full stop. There is one which will be the last in the series of that block. And most writers use it to do many things. Some of which we mentioned already are like, maybe the writer can use it to restate his main idea in the paragraph. He can summarize the paragraph. And I'm saying that it's also possible for some writers, I've seen it before, to use that particular last sentence to drop a hint about what is coming in the following one. But like I was saying, it's a style of writing. You know, if I say style means this is how that person writes. It is not compulsory. Now, so here we are looking at the paragraph before us here. The sentences here are numbered. And our task here is to identify the major sentences and the minor sentences. And the guide that I'm giving you is this. all that you need to do is to say, well, sentence one, is it a concluding sentence? Sentence one, is it a topic sentence? I don't know. Do you think sentence two is a major or minor? Do you think sentence three is a topic sentence or major or minor? So there are only three things you will do here. You will do here. Either the sentence can be a topic sentence, a minor, or major. The sentences here, they can only be three description. They are one could be a topic sentence, or number two could be a topic sentence, number three, number four, number five, I don't know which. So there are only three descriptions here. Topic sentence, major sentence, minor sentence. But this is a guiding point. When you see a sentence, which is a topic sentence, then you will know that this particular sentence is the one which expresses the totality of all that is being discussed here. So like it's an embodiment or the idea which is expressed here. Then, listen number two. If you identify a topic sentence, then you are going to ask yourself, is there a sentence here which goes to take part of the topic sentence? In other words, which sentences here divide the topic sentence? It's possible for us to have a topic sentence like piece of bread. So they say we are in a class. So let me go and take a piece. Kofi also take a piece. Amma also take a piece. But there are some people who don't go to take a piece directly. Those of them who take the piece, the bigger pieces, we will not cut small pieces for some members in the class. So those who are strong to go and take a chunk of the bread, they are major support sentences. So that if you didn't go to take a chunk directly, but somebody has taken and now is giving you a small part, then you can be described as a minor sentence. Sorry, a minor support sentence. So read these two for 1 minute. Ask yourself, is there a topic sentence here? If it is, which number is it? Is there a major support sentence or sentences here? If there are, which are they? Are there minor support sentences here? If there are, which are they? So that is the beginning of the task. This can only take 5 minutes. Start work. Or you are still working at it? Hello?
Hello, Doc.
I'm asking you a
Yes,
question.
please. We are still working at it.
No,
Please.
it cannot be so. It's too long a time.
Okay.
In other classes, they use minutes. They use under 2 minutes. They are able to identify distance. So it cannot be different in your case. Out of our 50 students, nobody has gotten the clue to this.
Sentence one is the topic sentence.
Okay.
Hello, Doc.
Yeah.
Hello.
I can hear. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I'm expecting
Hello?
answers. I can hear.
Hello.
I can hear you.
2, 3, and 4.
2, 3, and 4. I
Major
got.
support.
2, Look,
Sentence 2, 3, and 4.
They are what?
Major supports.
Okay. Yes. Any different answer? Yes. Any different answer? Any different answer apart from this?
Hello, Doc. In
Hello?
addition, the 6.
Yeah. 6.
The 6 can also be a supporting one. The major.
Okay. Somebody is saying 2, 3, 4, 6. What do you also say? Yes. Any different answer? Any different answer?
Doc, please. 5, 6, 7 minor sentences.
5, 6, 7. Minor sentences. Okay. Yes. Any different answer?
hello, Doc.
Yes.
Hello, Doc.
Hello, I can hear.
Sentence 1 is the topic sentence.
Yes.
The second word will provide the stage for
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mentioning the sentence is enough.
leaders who will be remembered.
If you're able to mention the number, it's enough. I understand. If you are able to mention the sentence number, it is enough. You don't need to read it. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi.
I'm saying that if you are able to mention the sentence number, it is enough. You don't need to read the sentence. Any different answer?
Yeah, Doc.
Yes.
Sentence 1 is a topic sentence.
Okay.
And then 2, 3, and 4 are major supportive sentences.
Okay. So, which are the minor?
Doc, sentence 8. 6, 5.
8, 6, 5. They are minor. Is that it?
Yes.
Then what about 7? So 7.
7 is a major support sentence.
Sentence.
But those who mention the major support sentence, they didn't mention 7. Because I'm writing the thing down. I'm writing the answers down. Somebody mentioned
supporting sentence.
Please wait. I'm saying, please, hello. I'm saying somebody mentioned 2, 3, 4. I wrote it down. Somebody mentioned 2, 3, 4, 6. I wrote it down. And somebody said 5, 6, 7 is minor. I wrote it down. Now somebody also say 8, 6, 5 is minor. And I'm asking, so where is 7?
7 is major.
Major supporting sentence.
So which are the major support sentences now?
2, 4, 3, and 7.
2, 4,
3, and 7.
2, 4, 3, and 7.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Doc.
Now, when you look at the passage, it is clear that the first sentence is a topic sentence. It mentioned several times in the past that the topic sentence may not always be at the beginning of the paragraph, but in this case it is. And in most of them, that is how they are anyway. If you look at, so it's talking about 5 leaders. Talking about leaders. Sentence 2 goes to pick a leader. It's a major support sentence. Sentence 3 goes to pick a leader. It's a major support sentence. Sentence 4 goes to pick a leader. It's a major support sentence. Sentence 5 is playing a secondary role. It is not a major support. Sentence 6 is not a major support. However, sentence 7 is a major support. Because even though it's trying to compare 2 leaders, the substantive leader here is Winston Churchill. So if you are talking about the major support sentences, it should be 2, 3, 4, and 7. The minor support sentences are 5, 6, and 8. Is there anybody who doesn't understand this? Okay. If there is no question, it means that the lesson is understood. And on the basis of that, I'll close today's meeting.
Hello, Doc.
Yeah.
Please, that means this particular write-up does not have a conclusive sentence.
No, it doesn't have. And that is what we are going to discuss at our next meeting. Some other things, it doesn't have a conclusive sentence. And as we are going to do at our next meeting, God willing, you also see that this particular paragraph is not complete. Can we guess why? Can we guess why? If I say this particular paragraph is not complete,
Look, please, it doesn't have a concluding sentence.
it doesn't have
A concluding sentence.
no, not because of that. There is something else.
Hello, Doc.
Yes.
This thing is talking. They wrote about only 4 of this. It's talked about only 4 people instead of 5.
How do you know? How do you know?
Through the names.
Through the names. I'm asking, how do you know?
Doc, please, from the starting, it's talked about 5 dynamic leaders,
Okay.
but what we have read is talking about 4 leaders.
Yes.
The other leader didn't come.
So you see that so there is something we'll talk about at our next meeting. It's called paragraph completeness. Paragraph completeness. Now, you can see that this particular paragraph is not complete because the writer has committed him or herself to talking about 5 leaders, only for us to see only 4 here. So that is it. Today's class, we have to put it, you have to close here, and then we will have to set time for another meeting. Our next meeting, I don't know what time you guys will be free. The topics are many. Topics that we're supposed to finish are, I mean, quite a number of them. Maybe 1, 2, 3. And those topics are things that we need to take seriously. So the continuation of this lesson will have to come maybe tomorrow or whichever time you guys think we should meet. But you have to inform me ahead of time. Don't surprise me. No, it shouldn't be like a surprise. At least a day before. If you think we should meet tomorrow, let me know today. So that because access students have come to campus. And as I'm talking to you now, they are also sending me text messages to come and teach. And apart from you, I have some Sandwich students on main campus here too. So if you think we should meet tomorrow, let me know so that I plan my time. Or if you think we should meet some other time, whichever time is it, let me know so that I plan. Hello.
Hi, Doc.
Hi, Doc.
If there are no questions, then the class is dismissed for now. Okay. Yeah. Bye. If you think we should meet, if you think we should meet tomorrow, let the course prefect call me after this meeting. You should tell me when we should meet. But don't call me tomorrow morning and say we should have a class tomorrow. No, that one is not good. So if you think we should meet tomorrow, let me know, or you can even tell me now, so I know how to plan. Or if you want to call me later in the day, to let me know, it's all right.
Okay, Doc, please we'll reconcile our various timetable and see if we have some space so that we can fix you there.
Hey, bye-bye.
Doc, please, you promise to send us a slide.
Which slide is that?
You say slide 106 or so.
Oh, it's a course outline. It's not slide.
116. I'm not being specific though.
Yo, okay. Thank you.